Hi guys, this is where I'm starting today. Get the bird feeders up and running, get some suet out and that kind of stuff. If you're new here at Frickin' Jeep, welcome. My name's John and I got a long list of things I got to do out here today. And one of them is get the big old bird feeder out. I might trim some on this bush. The bluebirds love eating these little berries on this bush. And as long as there's berries on them, I'll let them stay. But if there's some of them over there close, I guess when it gets out to the end, maybe I just cut them and put them up there for them to eat up there. I don't know. That have to think. But this bush gets cut way back every year, and I got to make room to get the big bird feeder. If you haven't ever seen the big bird feeder, you'll see it in a little bit. I'll put it on the follow-up. Enjoy feeding the birds. Over here we got something I made that you can see the woodpeckers love the peanuts. This way they just can't devour them. This old top was made out of pear wood. And it's this thing's been here for years and years and years. If you like feeding woodpeckers or birds, the woodpeckers are fun watching them chew on those, and the blue jays work on those too. We didn't get any peanuts. They didn't have them at the store we were at yesterday when we got the bird food. We were at, where'd we go? Walmart to get the bird food. Anyhow, I'll bring you back when this is a little bit done. And then some of the wind. It's 32 degrees out here right now, and it's got about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze. And it's flurrying a little bit. They say this is from lake effect snows. Can you imagine? This stuff came all the way down from Michigan. I think Hard-Working Man probably sent this down. I saw his video today, and he had snow there. They got a lot of snow up there. I also watched Hometown Acres. He was doing a lot of snow removal. I got this thing. This is about a 6-inch limb that came off of that tree up there someplace. Don't know where. We should probably cut that tree down the way the limbs are dropping onto that. But that one there's kind of bad. But we kind of like the shade in the summertime. I'll probably put a moisture meter in and test it. If it's below 20%, I'll just throw it straight in the boiler. It broke off because it's dead. It didn't break off because of the wind. There's my wood out there. Okay, can you see out there the wind spinner? I can spin it out there. See it on the ground out there? Right there. I got to get it. See, there's normally 2 of them up there. So that broke its little thing there. So I got to fix that. Go around and find some other things. Hope to get a little splitting wood done. Just depends on what time I get cold at. Right now I'm going to go throw some cherry wood in the fire so it smells nice out here. So I'll be back when I finish with a bird feeder and you can see what's going on up there. Bye-bye. Well guys, so I need my head check. I need to make a bracket for the bird feeder because the thing's 40 years old, maybe give or take, I don't know. Maybe not that old, I'm not sure. But a couple of the boards in the lower section on the one side are a little bit loose. I'll show you when we get out there. So I got to mill this. This was a piece of real oddball stuff. I might get a piece and show you what it was. But I had to cut it off here because this came up and came over. So I cut it off here, had a lip up here. I cut it off there. Now I got to drill 3 holes in it, but I'm going to face that so it's the right width. So 5-minute bird feeder fill. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hi guys, we're back at Bird Feeder 101. Made that little bracket. The piece I made it out of course I got too much stuff in the way to get to it, was this thing here. You can see it had all sorts of goofy angles up here. So I cut this off and I cut this off so it would be the same width as that. Then I milled this off. Then I milled these angles on here so it's all pretty good, I think. This is a misdrilled hole and this is a misdrilled hole because the glass, if I drill through there I might hit that glass, so I came in away from there. So I'm pre-drilling the holes so they won't hopefully won't crack out this wood anymore. It's not really in the best of shape in the world. Didn't hit any glass. this is the one I want to go to here. Now I'll switch this out and put put the screwdriver in there. Yeah, just fill the bird feeder up real quick. Okay, dear. It was getting too wobbly, and I think this board here is rotted on the inside from just years and years of not that good. Let's see, I need this one here. This old bird feeder's been around, like I said, for years and years and years. It holds about, I think you can easily put probably 30 pounds of bird food in it. These I can't quite get straight, but feels pretty good. I should probably do this to the other side, but guess what, guys? It ain't happened. Maybe that'll be a next year's project. I guess you're in here seeing me screw with bird feeder. Let's see. I'm not really hammering down on these. And that should work. And when you put all that bird feed in there, this thing gets right heavy. There's I got little mesh stuff in there so it doesn't build up with water. I haven't looked at the bottom. I think, yeah, but that didn't, I don't think too much bird food will go through there. I should probably put some caulk or something in there, but it'll fill up with a bigger bird food real quick. So that lets all any rainwater that gets in there out. I wasn't sure what this was, how big this catastrophe was. So that's a whole lot better. Let me see what this side looks like here. Yeah, that's pretty tight. And it gets filled up through the top. And I have a blue funnel that I put it in. So I'm going to go fill the bird feeders now. Boy, this is starting kind of like me, showing its age. Boiler just came on. I filled it up. It's smoking like a freight train, which that's my choo-choo train going up a hill. We'll show it to you. No, it doesn't always blow clear smoke, but when you put new wood in it, it makes smoke. But I put a bunch of cherry in it so it smells nice. I'll be back in a little bit after I get the bird feeders filled. Bye-bye. Anybody want to take a guess what that is? It's Jello. No, there's a little motor down in there. It's the motor for the governor that operates the gearbox on the governor. If you saw some of the other pictures, I don't know if I show the other pictures of it. Anyhow, it's froze up. So what I did is put it in a aluminum foil cup. I made it so you don't have to put much oil in there. Put transmission fluid in there because transmission fluid doesn't really hurt wires. And then I'll let it sit. I'm going to go set it on the boiler, so I want to set it on so the heat will get into it. Show you the bird feeder. We're done. 3 hours later. I need my head checked. No, I did blow some leaves and do some other things. Bird feeder, bird feeder. We got suet, suet, suet. Bird food, bird food, bird food. And you see that's not up to the top. Peanuts, we got to get some more peanuts. And the birds just love it. I just came out and chased them away. And that's all that's left of the 40 pounds of bird food. There's only about 1 cup in here. Well, there's not a 1 cup. It's a big, it's that tin can right there. That's the funnel I used to put them in the top. But you can see I can fill this thing all the way up to the top. That's why this had to be a little more secure. Look at that bird. You just missed him. Look at them all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're hungry. I got to get out of here. Anyhow, I'm going to go try to split some wood. Might be there in a minute. Bye-bye. Absent minded John. I forgot to show you that I trimmed the tree, bush, whatever you want to call it. and then just put it over here so the birds can get the rest of those purple berries. The string on the top of the bird food thing, I cut it up into pieces for them if they want to make any nestings. I don't know where they nest, and there's a pine cone underneath that. Peanut butter and that, so these guys are going to have a good just after Thanksgiving dinner. Anyhow, now I'm going down the wood splitter, I think, unless I get sidetracked with a million other things. I might go see if that motor's absorbed any of that oil. It's pretty sealed, but it's not that sealed because it got moisture inside. Anyhow, we'll go. Well, you're here. We'll go look. That's my busted leg tripod. I got the other tripod inside. Doesn't seem like it's gone down any. Doesn't feel any better. But it's not froze up anymore. If it loosens up anymore, I'll take and put the drill on there and turn it with a drill. I can mess with it now that I got the other one. I got a lot of tools to put away too. So anyway, that's what's going on. Bye. Well, I'm getting closer. I didn't like that tire down here all wrinkly like that. That's really hard on tires. So I got the other railroad jack out. I'm just going to try to jack this up. But I did get down to I'm at the wood yard now. I got to go up to Frederick and get a valve stem for this thing. I hope this jack will raise this up a little bit. It might just kick out because that you know, this is pretty hard to push down. I should have probably, well, then I couldn't jack it. Holy cow. You can't, I'm not getting a very good angle on this. You might get a pretty good laugh. Can you see the angle that I'm on the wheel weight? I'm hanging on this thing. I don't know what strength jack that is. I'm sure it's probably, it doesn't say. It says it lifts 13 inches on that side. But this angle here is kind of scaring me a little bit. It says don't lift up stuff like you're trying to lift. Here's a patent number, 1912. Anyway, see it push out. Oh, if I let go of this, it's going to go boing. Woo! Maybe I'll let that stay where it is. I should have aired it up and tried it from there. I'll leave it there because as much as it's going up, it's pushing this stuff down in the ground. I got a feeling if you just touch it this way, it'll go right out. There's no way to really hold it in there. I guess I got to put it under the frame right here. Yeah, maybe that'd be a better thing to do. I have to think about that. All right, we got to go over there and get the. I got to go up and get the tool cat. Tool cat's what picks that bucket of wood over there up. Now we're getting to the sun. I moved these around already to about where I think they'll be in the way. And oh, I got a new pair of mittens. Mittens. Where mittens? Kittens have lost their mittens. Isn't there some kind of something like that? Anyhow, I'm sure that this tarp is probably going to be really kind of an interesting piece of wood. I kind of thought it looked like an owl. I save interesting stuff. Here's another one with a big knot hole in it. I know that's what you guys are here for. All the junk that I save. This thing does get tied down. I was going to cut a what do you call it? A totes. This is what I got to go through every time I want to split wood. It's not too bad. Better in the summer when this is real pliable. This thing is stiff as a stiff. You can hear how crackly it is, and there's holes in it everywhere. But then I got the second one. The second one keeps it from getting too bad. Now this is a extremely cold start. Ugh. Uh-oh, no light. There it goes. I can hear the fuel pump pull on the choke. I gotta wait for fuel to come up in here. Fuel is in there. I guess the carburetor must bleed off or something. I'm gonna let it run. I'll bring it back after I go and get the tool cat. I'm gonna go get the tool cat. I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit. I forgot to check the oil. It's you can see it smokes a little bit, so I gotta check the oil on it too, I think. I got a shaky muffler. Probably ought to put a tie together. That's supposed to have little pancake mufflers on it. I got those big Donaldsons on it to make it a lot better. I think that thing's already warmed up. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. I gotta put you back in my pocket. We be out of fuel. We're down in the red. So we gotta turn that on and feed this beast. It has a click nozzle on it. No, it doesn't. When it's in the red, it's a lot easier putting fuel in it than running out and trying to top it off again. I'm still planning on getting into the wood splitting business today. It's taking 30 seconds. It doesn't take long. This is a big line. This is a 1-inch line, and I'm only pulling the tank halfway so it doesn't bubble. I turned it off so it wouldn't be noisy, so you could hear it go. It's just about to the top. I can hear it. I'll slow it down a little bit more. You know, that's enough. There ain't no point in it splashing out because the stuff costs too much, and I'm cheap. This thing wasn't really meant for all this, but it seems to go in there pretty good. Then I wrapped this on. The battery was back here because I had to fill in. The Kubota was out of fuel too. Can't do this with one hand. It's getting caught. All right, I'll bring you back when we hopefully get down the wood splitting. Bye. Well, we made it. I'm gonna put you over here. I got sun coming in, sun's going down, so you know how we get in a battle there. So I'm just gonna take my time. This box here is gonna get the stuff that's more pithy, punky, whatever you want to call it, not as good wood, and that box over there is gonna get the better wood, and I just gotta get started splitting this. I have a hard time getting started in the box, but then once I get going, it's not too bad. And taking care of other projects and miscellaneous goof off stuff. Let's see what we got here. Turn it on. It should come on. I have to check the oil. All right, let's see what we do here. Take little pieces out of big pieces. That ain't exactly good, but it's still got some good on it. Wood there. This ain't too bad either. pump clicking? Well, that's what I wanted to do. I got to get some gas. Old person always got gas. Keep it in the can. Anyhow, I'll bring it back. There ain't no point in showing you me gas that thing up. I've been feeding the boiler, and I've noticed that the pieces that I'm making down here are a little bit smaller than I like, so I'm increasing the size of them a little bit. The boiler, I could put those whole chunks in the boiler, but they're so wet, it's unbelievable. I bet that, well, we got the moisture meter here. We'll see what that one is. Now that we're taking a station break. Now you see how old and dead this wood is. I don't know if you can see this. You just have to take my word on it. We'll put it right in the middle. Put hold button. 41. So as old and dead as that wood is, I don't know if you can read that. It's at 41. It goes up. I don't know if you can see the 10, 20, 30, 41. So that stuff is, I don't know if you could see me stab that in there, but I have to take my word for it. It's 41, so it ain't ready for the boiler. All right, I'm gassing up. Be back in a little bit. Well, let's try this again. Put a couple gallons of new mid-grade corn-free gas with stabilizer in it, because I don't know how long it'll be before I get out here splitting wood again. Had to go up the house and get some dipstick stretcher. Took a little bit of dipstick so let's see how it just doesn't seem to want to. We just can't get this act together today. Not that I can get it together any day. And these mittens, well, they're pretty good, but boy, you're talking about you can't lack of dexterity. Man, I like splitting in the rough. So let's see if we can't get going again. See if the pump comes on. Yep, the pump's coming on. If you don't know what dipstick stretcher is, it was a little bit of this. All right, we got fuel in there now, I think. finish it up and bring you back at the end. Show you what we got. If the camera doesn't freeze. Because I'm not going to put it in my pocket this time. We'll see you in a bit. I told you I'd bring you back in at the end. Beautiful sunset. The sun's now gone below the house. Got some nice looking wood there. I'll take you over there and take you a look at it. That's all pretty much Cadillac wood. No bark, no sapwood. This is kind of the sapwood bark. There wasn't much sapwood on it. That had rotted off. Now mind you, this is 60 inches wide. That's 5 foot wide. So 4 foot comes to a foot less if you can figure that out. Not too hard to figure out. Anyhow, that's what we got. I think this one might be 4 foot wide. I wrote it on there. No, maybe I wrote it on another one. And I got this loaded up for hopefully tomorrow's fun adventure. And that's a pretty good load of wood. I could stack it up higher if I had a grate across the back of that or something on the side there. But then you're pulling it down just a little bit too far, so it gets a little bit scary. So that's enough. That's about 1/3 of a cord. A little bit less. That's 1/4 of a cord though. There's no question on that. So it's going to take 4 of those to fill up all this. So I got to get 4 more of those. Because why? Because I don't know. Because because I'm filling. That's like 9/10 of a cord, and this is about a half a cord, a light half cord. Depends on how I heap it up over. So I need, I don't know, at least 4 more loads. And I think it's over there. I really do. I think there might be 4 loads over there. Anyhow, do me a favor and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I didn't get a chance. I might sneak up to neighbor's house now and see if he's there. If he is, I'll probably just kind of sneak back down. Anyhow, beautiful night. It's not cold out anymore. Yeah, I think it feels like it's about 80 degrees because I'm sweating pretty good. Of course, the thermometer says 28 degrees. I don't know. What's wrong? And it's I don't know if you can see that beautiful night. I can't see if you can see the moon or the moon sees me. I think it's there. It's what I call a fingernail moon. Anyhow, beautiful night. Went out to dinner last night, had a nice dinner. I got leftovers tonight, and the wife's going out to dinner again tonight with her girlfriends. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Pester the cat, no doubt. Anyhow, that's a wrap. Like button, subscribe button. And that's tomorrow's splitting. I'd like to get this filled up. Nah, ain't no way I'm going to get that filled up tomorrow. It just ain't got that much energy. I want to get cleaned up back at the, in fact, I think I'll go back to the little sawmill right now and see if I can't clean up. I didn't get any of my leaf collecting stuff. I ordered it, I forget, in November and it hadn't come in yet, and they haven't delivered the they haven't delivered the surprise I got coming. So, we'll see you tomorrow. I sure hope so. Bye.